back in black for now, but from then on, it's simply red. Australia's gloomy economic outlook won't brighten until 2024-25, as GDP growth softens to 1.5% next financial year.
Inflation remains our primary economic challenge. It drives rate rises and it erodes real wages.
That inflation dragon won't be tamed just yet. Unlike the Reserve Bank, Treasury is predicting the cash rate will remain at the 3.85% set last week for the rest of the year. For that reason, Australians will be most interested in the central plank of Jim Chalmers' budget, a $14.6 billion cost of living package to provide some relief to squeezed households. That includes a $40 boost to JobSeeker, Austudy and Youth Allowance each fortnight, more bulk billed GP appointments, greater rental assistance, an expansion of the single parent payment, and up to $500 in energy bill relief for millions of eligible households. If you're a job seeker over 55 who has been on the payment for more than 9 months, you'll see an even bigger jump of $90. But the good news for job seekers doesn't end there. September's increase will come with twice yearly indexation, which will take those payments even higher. The Treasurer says the centrepiece is a $3.5 billion boost to Medicare that will allow 11.6 million Australians to access free appointments.
All of this will help take pressure off our public hospitals and emergency departments still feeling the strain of a once-in-a-century pandemic.
There are other sweeteners to help with household costs, such as cheaper childcare, more affordable housing and cheaper medicines. In the year the Prime Minister hopes to deliver a yes vote at the upcoming Voice referendum, the government is investing $1.9 billion over the forward estimates to help close the gap.
And that optimism and resilience has sustained us and carried us through downturns and disaster, through recession and pandemic. The same spirit underpins constitutional recognition through a voice. It drives our government and it shapes this budget.
Amid China's growing influence in the Indo-Pacific, the region will receive a substantial boost of nearly $2 billion for foreign aid funding over the next 5 years. The Treasurer has been at pains to point out that NDIS and defence costs are rising, which will impact the budget bottom line in the years ahead.
There are genuine structural challenges facing us into the future. Defence, health, aged care, the NDIS and interest payments on debt.
High employment, rising wages and the soaring cost of coal and iron ore have all contributed to this slender surplus. The unsung hero, though, is migration, with 700,000 migrants expected over the next 2 years, increasing the size of the government's tax revenue. Olivia Casely, Sky News, Canberra.